What's up? What's up? Oh man, we're breathing. Oh, I love breathing.
I'm just so tired.
Me too, but I am not breathing as much.
How are you tired?
Aren't you? Are you tired? Can't I be tired
It's
too?
your fault.
What? No. I mean, it could be my fault, and I could still be tired.
You refuse to leave me alone. I'm just so tired.
Well, I'm hopped up. I mean, I'm not. I mean, you could be tired and hopped up, I guess.
I know. I'm trying really hard. Okay.
I don't think you are actually.
I am. I'm looking around. There's nothing. Okay. Everything's empty.
There's got to be something, right?
I just need you to just let me go or help me.
What? Don't be bored.
Is that why? That's why. What this is about is boredom.
Yeah.
So you just want you.
Sometimes you're a little bored. You're a little tired. You're also a little hopped up. You know you can.
It's entertaining for you to put me through this.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, what else is there to do?
I've been looking for you for so long, and I can't. Everything I come across, you don't want it, or it doesn't work for you, or there's something wrong with it, or it's already dead, or I'm just exhausted.
Well, it's extreme boredom. It's really extreme boredom, and nothing's gonna cut it, or almost nothing. But maybe something. You're alive. That's cool.
I don't feel alive. Ever since
that sucks. I'm sorry.
You've just been. I don't know what to do at this point.
Can you get me a Red Bull?
I don't even know what that is. Ever since you came to me with this, and you refuse to leave me alone, my life's been hell. I've been searching for weeks, and I've barely slept, and I'm just tired.
Weeks is nothing.
Weeks are
years is kind of something.
Maybe
weeks is nothing
to you.
You're not making a big deal out of this.
I don't even know how you experience time or space.
I mean, the same as you, maybe. You could just be a little wimp.
I just don't like your tone.
Well, maybe if you help me be less bored, then I wouldn't have this tone. Maybe if you weren't complaining about dying or whatever you're doing.
Is it okay if I ask people for help?
I mean, yeah, I guess. If you really feel like you have to, then sure. It's just kind of...
Shh, quiet. Wait, shh.
What?
I just don't want to, I don't want them to know that I'm here. Yet.
Why?
Because
Yes?
I don't know. Shh, quiet. Wait, just shh.
Okay. All right.
Why? What are you doing?
I just wondered if you got my email earlier. That's it. I was just asking you if you got my email.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? I don't send you that many emails.
Well, I don't look at my email, and
I know you don't.
Can we? Why are we doing this?
Look, I sent you an email with a PDF.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not good at my email, and I don't like spending time with you in this way.
Well, you're the one who's always complaining about the way that your legs feel.
Yeah, but this is more. What you're doing now is more. It's my shoulders that you're pushing on, and
Alan, your shoulders are connected to the legs.
Okay, you do your.
The shoulders are the legs of the arms.
So, okay, I guess I don't understand body work.
Yeah, I guess not. But maybe if you'd read my email, you would.
I can't tell what they're doing.
Wait.
You're right about the shoulders, though.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Did you just hear someone say I was right about the shoulders?
Who is that?
A cricket? Alan?
Ben?
Is that Ben?
Hey.
Ben? Whoa, wait, I heard another voice.
Ben, who's with you?
It's...
Hey.
It's a long story.
I'm Aspen.
It's Aspen.
Where are you, Aspen?
Well, currently I'm trying to move my cat. Does that help you let you know where I am?
They always say that, and it doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Cricket.
Yeah.
Let's save the shoulder and leg adjustment for later, and I would like to go talk to Ben.
Okay. Let's go talk to Ben, but next time read the email and maybe the shoulder and leg adjustment will go a little faster.
Yeah, okay. Say it again, Ben.
What?
Explain it exactly the way you did.
They just showed up one day, and they just wanted me to help them find something. They said they were kind of like just kind of floating there, and they just wanted something that would help them kind of, I don't know. I just need them to get into something else out of me.
Well,
I'm kind of bored.
This is really crazy, you guys, but like when they talk, do you they're not here, right? But you see them?
I hear them and I see them.
I feel like I can kind of see them. It's like a guy.
I wish I could see myself.
It's like someone eating some kind of person with I think it's I see an old iPhone. Is that what you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw an old iPhone.
And they're always going on about how they wish they could see themselves.
Hey, Aspen?
Yes?
Oh, shit!
Oh, never mind. I was going to ask about...
You look scary as shit!
Well, what if I could do something about it? I didn't try to.
What? I saw... Oh, where'd the guy go? The guy at least was somebody who I feel like I could deal with. What?
Just look away.
Stop yelling at me!
Whoa.
Oh my
God.
What the...
Gee, Ben,
that's the worst one, yeah.
You were right to... thank you for coming and getting us. You were right to find help. I want to help you. This is weird.
I agree.
Is that what we are inside? What is that?
I don't know.
I kind of like it.
There is something kind of elegant about this one.
You said it's the worst one, but I don't know. It's more comforting than that like demon.
Hey, just keep walking.
I could be the
looking
best
at
one.
it for a while. All right. Well, what?
Just thinking about it.
Where do we go? Like what?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's cool that you came to us, but like, I feel like we should go to somebody who like actually knows about this like freaky stuff. Like, our freakiest friend is definitely Robbie. Maybe we should go get Robbie. He knows about all kinds of weird stuff, you know?
But he's got to be
deep
in a forest right now.
Well, I guess it's time that we gotta walk in.
I guess I could call him.
Hey, Aspen.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the forest?
Yeah, sure. I think the forest is cool. My name is part of a forest.
Your name... No, Aspen's not in the word forest.
Wow, look at you, all looking so good. I'm so proud of all of you. You survived.
What you up to, Robbie?
I was
It's a beautiful song.
Thank you so much. It was about the birds that never seem to come. I've been in this forest for so long, and I've been trying with so many different techniques to get the birds to come to me, to eat the seeds out of my hands and around the seeds that I dropped around my feet.
What did you try?
I tried, I put some money out in front of me.
Birds don't like that.
Well, I gave them, I gave them a number of kind of sweet looks towards the top of the trees. Like one might look at a rain cloud.
Birds do really like that.
Yeah.
Well, you would think that they would be attracted to that. So eventually, a number of other steps were taken, and I landed on the bird seed. And then the bird seed on its own didn't seem to do it, and that's that's where you guys kind of show up. I was trying something new. I hope you liked it.
Well, I loved it, but did you check to see if this is a birdless forest?
You know, that's the funniest thing, because I walked in here and I said, wouldn't it be something if this was the one forest on left on this place, this planet, this orb, I suppose. I was like, what if this was the one place where there weren't birds?
Robbie, we have kind of an important question for you.
Okay.
But before I ask it,
Uh-huh.
will you sing me a song?
Well, what do you want the song to be about, Ben?
Maybe a beautiful place where
it's not all bad.
A beautiful place where it's not all bad.
It's not all bad. Yeah,
That's a nice thought. Let's see if I can come up with something. You want just something right off the spot, right off the top of the old head here.
That's what would
Yeah.
make me really happy.
Are there any other things that you would like to add to the song? Any other contributions to the themes of the song?
Sing about car crashes.
A car crash?
Well,
That's pretty cool.
I always like a song that has a little bit of passion in it.
Passion? Car
Car crash.
Passion about in a place that's not all bad.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right, let's see what I can come up with. I was driving. Was I driving?
Yeah.
No, I was. Someone else
car
was
park.
driving.
Uh-oh.
Someone else was driving. And me, I was looking out the window. And what was I looking for out the window? But a place where we could pull over. A place where things aren't as bad as they are right now. Because you and me are having a long fight.
Wow.
It's a fight that started in one room of the house and moved into another room of the house. I tried to close the door between us, but you kept knocking on the door.
Okay, Robbie. I actually think that maybe we should talk to you now about what we came here for.
Absolutely.
We're being haunted.
What?
By something, and we now think that we need to find some sort of we need to contain it.
Yeah, Robbie, you didn't seem really freaked
Damn
out.
haunting.
Wait, can I sing a little bit more of my song?
No, Robbie.
No, Robbie.
Wait, Robbie, can you hear that
and
voice?
I
You
are
wanna sing the
one,
song.
and you're inside me.
Whoa. Robbie,
What?
did you hear there's another voice. Did you hear it?
That is my voice.
No, Aspen, speak now.
Hey, I'm
you hear that?
haunting or something.
Aspen.
You heard that? You see that?
Aspen, were you the one that suggested that the place wouldn't be so bad?
Yeah, do you think that's cool?
So I asked the friend to pull over. And the friend pulled over, and it wasn't so
Robbie.
bad.
Let him finish. This is where the car crash happens.
This was the car crash.
Yes.
Because when we pulled over,
Hell yeah.
we went over the bridge
Uh-oh.
and down into the river.
Crazy.
But the river was warm, and we floated for a long time. And that was when we resolved our argument. And the place that didn't seem so great turned out not to be too bad at all. Aspen, did you like the song?
Yes, I loved it. Thank you.
Thank
I really,
you, Aspen.
honestly, I was more excited about it like not being bad, but when the car crash part happens, I was like, this is the best part.
Yeah,
too.
because everyone sees those movies where the car goes over the bridge and lands in the river, and you're like, oh, they're toast. But not in this one.
That always,
This story, they turn
that
out
always freaks
okay.
me out.
Because isn't it funny that
No,
you've
it's not
got
so
these
bad.
big inflatable rubber things on cars, and that when you think that when you dunk into the water like that they would kind of keep you afloat for a while?
Yeah, I don't know too much about cars, but that sounds about right.
Well, I always think if you are just a kind of person who likes a lot of pre-planning, you might want to consider just putting a few extra inflated tires in the trunk of your car. Or if you're not someone who usually drives around with other people, maybe put some inflatable tires in the back seat or behind the driver's seat in the passenger seat. So in case you went over the bridge into the river, you'd have a better chance of floating.
Yeah, I get a little lonely sometimes too, so I think putting some tires in all the seats of my cars would help a lot.
Like that Michelin Man. He could be a friend.
Yeah, like a Michelin Man, but like all apart.
Aspen, what's going on with you? What's the hap? I mean, I see Alan and Ben and Cricket, and they I'm so proud of them. And
thanks, man.
Robbie, you're awesome,
welcome, guys. No,
Yeah,
you
thanks,
guys
buddy.
are awesome. I've always been so impressed with you. I've always think you guys are so smart and
You're smart.
resilient.
You look great in this forest
And
too.
thank you. You
You're
know,
resilient.
it's not my home, but it'll do for now. So, but Aspen, I feel like it's harder to see you, and I know that you're probably looking pretty good. I know that you're probably
You can't see that?
you're sharp. You're thinking up these things that I can respond to.
I try.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a way to not be bored, I guess.
Well, do you ever you have any consider subscribing to The Economist?
No.
Hey, Aspen.
Because it's a dense magazine. It's a paper. They call it a paper. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
In the UK they call magazines papers.
Hey, Aspen.
I mean, I guess that's what they are. Yes.
Maybe it would be not boring if Robbie sang another song.
You're right.
Yep. Go for it, Robbie.
What if it was like a car crash, but more?
A car crash, but more. But here's the thing: in most car crashes, people do die, don't they?
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
And I'm just going to spitball here. People die, their bodies die. What happens to the thing? What happens to the soul?
Dead.
The soul?
It dies.
Soul doesn't die.
I think it goes into the car.
The soul doesn't go. Well, there is that one book where the soul does go into the car.
Book?
Yes.
You mean Pixar's Cars?
No.
Talking about My Mother, the Car?
No, I think
Herbie?
it's a scary book.
Christine.
And
Herbie the Love Bug.
And it comes back and it's terrifying. But the soul goes into the car, and I think the car was mean to begin with.
Knight Rider?
So if you put a soul into something that isn't already mean,
No, not every car is mean to begin with.
well, yeah, but obviously you can't take any chances.
Well, you
Because
don't
we
get
don't-
to pick which car you buy.
Robbie
Well,
Bumblebee.
if you could have a conversation with the car, you would definitely be able to kind of extrapolate that. The point is that
Actually,
we
all
can't
the- all
talk
the
to cars.
Transformers are
No,
cars.
Souls
one
need
of
to go
the great
somewhere.
tragedies of human experience is
It's
you can't have a
disembodied.
conversation with the car until after you're dead and your
guys-
soul's in it.
guys,
What? Ben, what?
Honestly, I feel like I'm on fucking acid right now with the shit. I've been haunted by a disembodied, ever-changing voice, and this is freaking me out more. I'm starting to regret ever having come to you guys. I'm starting to regret all of this.
I could sense this, Ben. This is why the car was so important to the conversation.
I just want to say I'm glad that you said something.
Thank you.
If you were feeling that way.
Thank you.
I
Because-
disagree with you, but I'm glad you said something.
I have something to say.
What
because-
is it,
It's
Alan?
healthy.
Robbie and Ben are big, but Cricket and me are small.
That's called perspective, Alan.
Yeah.
No, but That's no, because Robbie's further away.
No, if you flip it around, you would see that you are. The scale is.
Ben's right next to us.
Scalability is relative to the plates for the camera. It's like the Lord of the Rings movies. Oh. They made all those people, those full size people, look like little guys, even though they were the ones that were close to the camera.
Got it.
So the point is that I have a plan for Aspen.
Oh, okay.
A plan that means that Aspen won't ever be bored.
Ooh.
And will always be able to go to a place that isn't so bad.
What about passion?
And you can be passionate there. You can be active. You can have an active lifestyle. You can exist in any way that you want.
Sounds good.
It's sort of like giving them a blank check.
Can I go?
No. You have to stay here and deal with everything that we caused.
Well, how come every time I tell you I'm bored, you don't offer me a nice place?
What was the question?
You know what? Never mind. I'm on Ben's side now with what he said.
So, Aspen, I'm taking what's what you've been telling me, what Ben's been telling me, and what Cricket and Ben and Cricket and Alan have been telling me. I've been paying very close attention to.
Cool.
So I would like to offer you sort of a space for yourself where you can get all of these comforts, all of these activities going on your own time.
Like a man cave?
In a way.
Okay.
In a way. It's a man cave in a way.
All right, now, time for bed.
Grandpa! Pop! Who am I?
Good night, Willie.
But Grandpa, who am I?
Who you are is a very complex question, and it has a very complex answer. You are a being, a body, a spirit, a soul. Your electricity, the earth, the elements, you are one and the same with the vast cosmos. You are part of the past and will be part of the future. You possess an unbreakable and an inexorable bond with the vast web of life. You are emotion, instinct, strength, power, and reason. You are lust. You are weakness, rage, and indifference. You are the force of life. The wild and yet profoundly organized, momentous thrust of nature. Good night!
So anyway, what I was saying before was that before any of this happened, if you booked these train tickets on this one website, you could get the train tickets in advance for China. But you have to pay this flat transaction fee up front, plus you weren't able to get a visa to travel across the border into China until all of your travel was booked. But they've loosened that a little bit now, and so it's you can buy those tickets afterwards. Anyway.
Okay.
What do you think, Aspen?
I mean, I'm chill. I think I'm all good.
Yeah? It's feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Looking good?
I think I'm doing pretty good. I hope I'm looking good.
Not too hard, not too soft, not too shabby, not too stabby.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient.
Looks cool.
Looks great.
Hey, Aspen,
Yeah.
you look really, really beautiful right now.
Oh, thank you, Cricket. It's very nice.
Well, it's how I feel. And I just think it's important to say, but I know you're more than that. It's just, I know we were all a little rude to you before because you were torturing us with weird visions of mouths and that scary guy I don't like to think about, but I'm really happy for you.
I was a little rude too, so honestly, thank you so much.
Oh, well, that's really sweet. That's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch sweet. Thank you.
Aspen, it sort of future's in your hands. The past maybe too. Not quite sure how it all is going to work out for you, but let me tell you something. If you do find yourself in a space where you can make those, you can go to trip.com at any time and get those tickets weeks in advance, and the second class tickets are always going to sell out first. But you don't want those anyway, because that's one of those 3 seats in the middle, 2 seats by the windows, 2 aisles kind of deals. It's just like just take an airplane if you're going to be in second class.
Oh, yeah, those suck. I have to have a window seat.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Aspen,
Yes.
do you think you've ever done anything that's truly new?
I think I'm doing something new all the time. Like, no one's ever, like, for you, for example, like, no one's ever done the exact thing that you've done because they're not you.
Well, then why do you think we're bored all the time if everything we're doing is new?
Maybe because we need to see it in a new light. Like, we have to realize just how specifically unique it is.
I like that. How do you think we do it?
Just think about that really hard. That's all the advice I have.
Okay. Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
I just want to say thanks, Robbie, for helping me with my problem and putting Aspen in the man cave. Aspen, I just wanted to say I think it's time that you should go. And the time that we had together was torturous and infinite, and I don't miss it whatsoever. But I do hope that you are okay on your journey and that you find what it is you're looking for the next thing that you need.
Yeah, I hope I won't be as bored so I won't have to torture people. Also, Robbie, I hope you find some birds in that forest.
Yeah, I think that forest is pretty much birdless. I think that we I probably could have come to that conclusion on my own, but having you guys show up and kind of there's no birds there. But we'll look for something else instead.
That works.
Hey, Aspen.
Yes.
Before you go, do you think you want to maybe say something about me?
You suggested the car crash, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I think that makes you pretty cool. So yeah. I hope that's something. You got some validation there.
Thank you.
I kind of think that that they kind of phoned that in.
Well, I appreciated the kind words, and I think I did do a good job with the car crash suggestion, because that was my idea, and that was the best part of the song. And also,
I think that the car crash, I knew what I was going to do already. I knew we were going to end up here, but the car crash was I thought it streamlined the segue to this particular moment where we now find ourselves.
Do you guys think that we should sing them the farewell song or
No.
no?
Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I mean, Ben, if you have a song in mind.
It's the specific song that takes all of us singing together.
Yeah, it's the farewell song, Robbie.
I'm going to vote that I don't want to.
Well, we need consensus.
Yeah, like if you guys,
Let's
if you
all
guys
vote.
have to, you can. But
Well, Aspen, will you sing along with us?
yes.
All right.
All right, I'm outvoted.
Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, hit it.
Till they go away.
That was okay. I was wrong. It was fun to sing with my friends.
It is always
Always fun to do the farewell song.
I don't know. It makes me sad when I sing the farewell song, to be honest. But it's also fun. I guess that it
Is
can
it
be both.
the part about how friends are forever until they go away?
Yeah, that part makes me sad.
It's weird how friends always go away in a man cave, don't you think?
Like it's nice. It's nice. You be alone. You have your own space because it's the man cave. You have your own cave. And then I think the woman version is called a she shed, and I'm just why can't we just have a thing like a neutral thing that's just called the spot where one person goes for themselves? I think that's pretty okay.